Okay, this is Jared. Alright, this is looking pretty good. Um, let's just go right to the My file. One thing you were asking about the Play Blast, if you want, what I usually do is I say show none and then show polygons, and that will hide everything but the polygons, which is mostly just what you want. And then for this templated polygon, if you go to the hierarchy mode and then choose template, you could just select that and then hide it, Control H, get that out of the way. So yeah, let's just kind of take another look at this. I think you need I'm not sure I would cut to that close up for the wind back. I might. Um, oh, I mean move this forward. Yeah, I just changed it so that you see the wind back in the shot where you can really see him. And you just see the kick here. It's pretty fast. Be good to have the pumpkin in this shot, flying away as well. Um, Even if you had to fake it a little bit. So then the other thing is, let's just look at this in the perspective view. Let's look at his wind up. So you do lean him forward some, which is good. But I think you can go further with that because you want him to sort of be balanced. So, oh, sorry, I don't have this stuff on now. Okay, there we go. Like I would go, maybe even tilt this back a little bit. And then you could, he can sort of overshoot more. And then maybe kind of take your time. I'm just going to grab this thing so I can select all the controls. Maybe take your time coming back to this pose. Like I might take this pose and go out a few frames. And then I would do something more with the, you should do some finger poses throughout. Oh, the other thing I was going to say is you should hold this for a moment. So I'm going to make some space in here. I just have everything selected, and what controls this is just yeah, I'll select that too. So all, and then shift select the pumpkin. And then I think you should kind of hold in his wind up position for a moment. So I'm going to go key, add in between, and that, oops, I meant to go one in here. Keys, add in between, and that pushes everything down. And then if I want more, I'll just do it again and hit G to repeat the last function. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe something like that. And then kind of hold this pose for a moment. So I'll click here, middle mouse click here or here maybe. But then, adjust it a little bit so that he's not frozen. So I'm just, making small adjustments to the pose. I don't know. Okay. I think it's better when he holds it longer. Um, and it's very it's too symmetrical here. You know, try to do some stuff like maybe he shifts his weight over a foot. Like maybe let's just make sure everything's selected. Set a keyframe here just to kind of hold that a little bit, and then maybe here he kind of whoops. Let me see, like kind of shifts his weight onto one leg a little bit, and then um, we'll just use these to kind of straighten him back out. And maybe this is off a little bit. And that one's in a little bit. You know, and you definitely need to do a whole pass on your finger poses, but I'm just gonna select all and, you know, middle mouse click here, but then you're gonna wanna, you know, make little adjustments. I don't know, maybe he set a keyframe here, maybe he shifts to the other foot. You know, you can adjust the arms and everything. I didn't keyframe everything, which I should have. I don't really like that. I guess my point, I think he's moving around too much. But my point is your pose is a bit too linear and straight here. So I think you could, you know, loosen him up by shifting on one foot or the other. But I don't like this transition between. He's moving too fast and big now. I don't like what I've done. It should be more subtle. But anyways, just not so everything's so straight and so symmetrical. Try to make it asymmetrical. Have one arm doing something different than the other, or kind of tilt him or that kind of thing. But I like that you've kept the poses subtle. I think there's kind of more emotion there, but I think it's just too linear and symmetrical.